So I did my 1.5 mile hit run, I don't know, over an hour ago or so. And I did my push-ups and pull-ups and planks and kettlebell workout. And then I walked this same track, which is a mile-long track, while doing my vestibular exercises. And now I'm jogging the same track for a mile. And I just added this mile to the end of my vestibular rehabilitation routine. I think that running helps because of the bouncing and the strain it puts on your vestibular system. Now make sure you don't overdo it. Make sure you're comfortable in doing it, but don't be afraid to be a little bit uncomfortable, because it's going to take some discomfort to get over this obstacle that we're all facing. As you can see, this is my 3rd mile of the day. I am no marathon runner. I am 220 pounds. I am not severely overweight, but I am not a runner. And I'm pretty dizzy. So, and about the 3/4 mile. Okay, I'm done now, so I'll give you an idea of what I'm feeling. I feel buzzed, I feel lightheaded. But it's all part of the process. And the point of this video was when I thought to pull out my phone was just after the 1/2 mile marker, because when I was rounding that bend, on the 1/2 mile, I thought, yesterday I just took a break at like every 1/4 mile, and I walked, not for long, just maybe 30 seconds to a minute, and then I would continue jogging. Not like crazy, just light jog. I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm just trying to exercise my vestibular system, and at the same time, it's improving my cardio, so it's a win-win. But my primary focus here is to get to the point where I don't have to be afraid to walk into department stores anymore, ride an elevator, or just to go to work not knowing how I'm gonna feel. But the point is that I made it past the 1/4 mile, and I got to the 1/2 mile marker, and in my head was like, all right, perfect, I made it 1/2 mile, I'm gonna take a break, just walk for a minute, and then pick up to jogging again. But I passed the 1/2 mile marker, and I thought, I'm not that tired. My legs don't hurt that bad. I'm not winded, really. So I thought, well, I'll just keep going a little bit more, and then I'll take a break. And then I got close, and I could see the 3/4 mile marker. And then I thought, I made it 3/4 of a mile, why don't I just finish the mile? So the point of this video is just to say that you're gonna have those thoughts that creep into your head telling you to stop. You don't need to go any further. And this is, again, I may be running, but apply this to your vestibular exercises. Apply this to taking your medication. Maybe you've been taking it for a month and you think, oh, it's not doing anything. Give it another month. You did it 2 months, give it 3 months. The things that we're dealing with are nothing to take lightly. Our health, this condition that we have is incredibly difficult to deal with. And you have to come to accept that almost everybody you encounter in life, almost everybody, is not going to understand what we're dealing with, what we're up against. Things that seem simple to other people are not so simple for us. And I know people out there, I have come a long way since this first started. But, I'm on support groups, and I know that there are people who are homebound and who can't even walk a mile, let alone leave their house. So try to pick something you can do and just go an extra quarter mile. And then once you realize you've made it that extra quarter mile and it wasn't as bad as you thought, go another quarter mile. And eventually you'll have completed a full mile and you'll be proud of yourself, and it won't be as bad as you thought. Or maybe it will be as bad as you thought, but you still will have done it. So just try to keep pushing yourself. I know it's difficult, but if you need to chat, leave it in the comment below. I'll get back to you. Find a support group, find friends, family. But that's why I'm making this channel, and I'm going to continue to upload videos, just because I know it can be a lonely thing to deal with when you feel like nobody really understands you. So it's nice to connect with people who do. So keep pushing yourself. I just scheduled actually, you know what? I want to give a shout out to somebody. So my friend that I used to work with a long time ago, she moved away, and her sister moved away. And I posted on my Facebook, I think, Dr. Bay's book about vestibular migraines. And this was early on. I got a message from her. I didn't know her personally. I worked with her sister. But she reached out to me and basically said, I've been going through this for years and years and years. And this was the first person that I had contact with in my personal life that knew what I was going through. So it can be beneficial and relieving just to know that you're not alone. So know that you aren't. Know that there are other people out there who are going through what you're going through. On some level, the thing about vestibular migraines and triple PD is that the symptoms range so much in severity and frequency, and they come and go, and they're amorphous, and they can seem to change over time, and things that you experienced a year ago you haven't experienced for 9-10 months, and all of a sudden they're just like coming up again. So it's It's tricky, but go that extra quarter mile. Go that extra half a mile, and eventually you'll get to that mile. I'll leave it there. If you're not thriving, keep trying. Take care. See you in the next one.